Alright, so step one. Step one, we're going to put the keel guard on. What you're going to need is some sandpaper, some alcohol, a little bit of tape, and a rag. And of course, the keel guard by Berley Pro, and some epoxy of your choice. I'm choosing this one. So, open it up. Just kind of make sure it fits. Yeah, pretty good. It's not perfect, but yeah, once you squeeze it down, I can feel it's pretty good. So, maybe open it up a little bit. Once we get some tape around there, it'll be good. But first, we need to scuff it up a bit so that it adheres better. So I'm just gonna, looks like I gotta go around here. And I know it looks terrible that you're scuffing up your brand new kayak, but it's worth it. This is 120. It's going to help the epoxy stick. It creates more surface area. Because otherwise it's just too smooth. And it can come off. I make sure I don't want to go outside that. Alright, so that's good. It's kind of rough. It's not too bad. Just something to create a little more surface area. Now, I'm just gonna put some alcohol on this so that, clean it up. Make sure there's no dust particles. Just gonna let the epoxy get really good. Just gonna make sure it's dry. So yeah, looks pretty dry. Need something to mix the epoxy. Alright, so here you go. And this is 5-minute epoxy, so once it mixes, you're gonna have to work relatively quick. Alright. So I do like 2-part epoxy much better than, just having a tube of adhesive. Just seems to work 100 times better. So luckily it's not too hot out. We don't have too much sun going on, so should have an ample time to mix this. But just know the more you mix it, the faster it will set and cure. But you want to make sure it's completely mixed. And you can actually, you know, feel the heat coming off of it when it's activated. So this looks good. You can feel the heat. Make sure this is completely clean. Okay. I'm gonna put it on the kayak actually. Alright, I think that's good enough. Put a little more. It's this way. Feels pretty good. Okay, so now we're just gonna tape it with some masking tape. I don't want to use Gorilla Tape or anything too strong that would be hard to come off. And just make sure you don't have any epoxy coming out. Yeah, don't worry. You know, there is going to be some gaps, but we're going to try to get it done. So now we just gotta make sure you don't see any gaps, and then there's a small gap, and I could fill that with some of the epoxy, but I'll wait. I'm not gonna do that now because if I get a mess, I don't want a mess. So that's it. Gonna let that cure, and then we'll move on to the next. All right, so it's been more than 24 hours, so I can take this off. I'm not sure if I got the gaps really good. I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a gap here. I'm not too worried about it though. You know, if I can't, you know, I'm trying to pull it off. I think it's pretty good. You know, only time will tell. So there it is, done. And yeah, I don't really want to seal it because then if water gets trapped, you know, it could be worse.